He takes the moon and all the planets into consideration before he detonates this one. It's the calculus of a goal solved in a nanosecond. Messi beats the laws of physics. He knows the laws of physics, but they don't know him. That's where he lives. He lives in the magnetic spectrum of genius. And it confused Einstein. It doesn't confuse Leo Messi. I tell you what, if Isaac Newton was watching this man, he'd be saying, boy, was I wrong. This is what Einstein called a spooky action over distance. That's what he was on about. Amazing. They should name a constellation in the heavens after Lionel Messi. Sir Isaac Newton from up above looks down and says about that gravity thing, I was wrong. Messi was right. He teases gravity. This balance is astonishing. His feet are taken, applies the brakes, gets on the other side of the defender. It's amazing. Look at his balance. Better balance than a waiter on a very rocky cruise ship. He stays upright.
This man still going. You can't knock him over. Got knocked down, he got straight back up again. It was a good 10 seconds of Messi magic. I'm sure there's a magnet in that.
Well, look at the strength, Kevin, to hold off the challenge, and then running at the four defenders inside, picks the spot. Oh, hard do you stop this little man.
One of the rare breed as well, who's as quick with the ball as he is without it.
Look at that for a run. The centre of gravity, ability just to go at defenders at pace, keep that ball more or less tied to your foot. It's just absolutely astounding.
It's not the statistics. It's not the statistics. You don't measure that by statistics. It's immeasurable. When you see this run again, Phil Shane, in your statistics, you tell me, how do you measure somebody that could balance a balloon in a wind tunnel on a needle? Because Messi is capable of that.
Here's Messi. Calla trying to rugby tackle him, but he's on the ground and Messi's still running.
He is so nimble and so strong as well. Great balance.
Now Messi leaves the defender on the floor. And Kane. How embarrassing is that?
No foul. Oh, Messi does ever so well on the ground. And
there's no space. There's no time. And that means nothing to Messi. Einstein looking down and say, I have to have a talk with this guy. He knows something I don't know. Amazing from Messi.
Looking for Messi, cuts back to his right, tucks it around, and makes the rabbit pop out of the hat.
As constant as a northern star, and twice as radioactive. Absolutely genius again when we look at it again. The trajectory is perfect. The spin, the dynamics, beautiful.
Messi, mesmerising stuff. Messi, in his own time, taking on all comers again. And is there any room? If there isn't any, he'll find it more often than not.
So tight and congested, you think he can't get through. It's impossible. We watch him do this week in, week out. Look at that. And then he slots it underneath the goalkeeper. It's just unbelievable football.
He reels his way through. There's no time or space here for Messi. Imagination in 3D. He sees all of his angles, he sees all of the options, and he says, I see you lads, I don't need you.
Touch from Messi. Close control was mesmerising.
He's been just finding little pockets all evening. He's just such a hard player to man mark, and all he needs, a man of his quality, is half a yard, because how he pulls the trigger with hardly any backlift, I'll never know. It's such magical work from him.
Messi wriggles away from two.
Comes it back to Messi. Messi trying to get away from Fontas and succeeding. Astonishing from Messi.
The guy's a magician. I mean, the size of him, he shouldn't be doing what he's doing, really.
Lionel Messi scaling the heights. Absolutely stunning here, though.
He's only 5'7".
Into the middle, the header! And Messi does it again.
Messi's header. Messi's goal.
Look at that, the strength, the power in his neck muscles to get that. It's just staggering.
Stands 5'4".
Look at
jumps
that.
6'4".
Oh, it's a fabulous header. Anybody would be proud of that in a number 9 shirt.
He's number 10.
Messi. Smallest guy on the pitch, and he still wins the ball.
And he bids it over Cristiano Ronaldo, who is tremendous with his vertical leaping.
And you, Rio.
Yeah, even when you get tight around him, he finds a way to get through. He's that good. He sees this type of stuff clear. Other players, it goes hazy, and they don't see it clear. He does. I just feel that in his own eyes and his own vision, the game just slows down for him. He plays in slow-mo because it comes to him so easy and so naturally.
He slows everything down in his mind and is able to make decisions that end up in goals, and does it weekend after weekend.
He does things that nobody has ever seen before. He does things that nobody understands how he produces them.
You know, he sees things that we don't see or wouldn't even consider, one, if it's possible, and even attempting it.
You sit here, I was looking in the stands at times and looking at people looking to the sky and saying, how is he doing that?
And what is actually crazy, you guys have to understand that he's virtually on the same step. He's coming back on his right foot. And now that it's not logical, because if I try to do that, obviously it's kind of smaller. If I try to do that, you'll fall.
Sometimes you've just got to say he was too good.
2 against 4, but one of them is Messi. Gets around. Mireles tucks it in. Lifted by Di Maria. A masterpiece from Messi.
He actually puts negative spin on the ball. But look at this ball. We talk about mutant fly's eye vision and we don't see it. The genius of the pass is that it gave him time where there was no time ahead of it. He's got 2 balls to pick out and he goes for the impossible pass. Well, impossible is nothing for Lionel Messi.
He's seen passes I don't even see.
Extraordinary, almost extraterrestrial.
Messi, close control, extraordinary in the balance and the strength. It's still Messi.
Messi, first touch from him. It doesn't seem to matter what the conditions are like for Messi. He's taking advantage of the ball breaking there.
It's absolutely unbelievable. Even in a pond of water in the middle of the pitch, Leo Messi capable of getting away from 3 or 4 opponents. Incredible.
Nice footwork. Here's Messi. Messi gets away into the space, even though the pitch is holding him up. Messi keeps going.
Mind you, such a footballer, Lionel Messi walks on water, doesn't he?
Messi being shadowed by Mark Roca. And Messi turning on.
He's just got superhuman powers. He can do things that no other footballer has ever been able to do, and he makes it look so simple.
Measured by records, but this is beyond measurement. Look at them converge on him. 4 players, like little failings to a magnet, and he leaves them. Football is the labyrinth. Messi is the Minotaur. Mission impossible, but not for Messi. And they say we aren't worthy to watch him.
We are watching a master at the peak of his career.
Who knows what legacy he will leave this fabulous game, because he is setting new standards.
Do you ever wonder, how did we get here? We made it through the thunder, we overcame fear. Wonder, how did we get here? We made it through the thunder, we overcame fear. Life doesn't wait for you, you gotta pick it up and run with it.